The People's National Party took its anti-corruption protest series to Sam Sharp Square in Montego Bay, St. James this morning. For the second time, challenger for the PNP leadership race, Peter Bunting, was a no-show. Now, in a statement, Mr. Bunting said he supports the initiative and will mobilize supporters in Manchester when the protest comes to central Jamaica. In Sam Sharp Square today, however, not all citizens were moved to participate. Gospel music blaring in the background, but it's not a praise and worship session. Instead, this handful of People's National Party supporters have joined the party leader to protest against corruption. Dr. Peter Phillips arrived to screaming fans, and unlike the halfway tree event, the people were not chanting "lock them up," a reference to alleged corrupt politicians, rather a chance of their loyalty to the party president. But addressing the media, Dr. Phillips remained on message, claiming that there's too much corruption in the Andrew Holness-led administration. On this occasion, though, he linked it to crime.
We have asked the Prime Minister time and time again to let us convene a national stakeholders meeting. Well, since they have not acted, we are going to act. And we are hosting one at the conference center in July, on the 30th of July. And we have invited all critical stakeholders, including the leadership of the security forces, the academic community, the private sector, the churches.
And as the PNP supporters demonstrated in Sam Sharp Square, we saw the views of the man on the street, most of whom had a common concern.
18 years plus, and they didn't do much because they were riddled with their own, especially in the era where you had Philip Palwell. There was a lot of scandal in his ministry.
PNP cannot come to Montego Bay or to Jamaica in Perth, come speak about corruption. They can't come and tell me to clean up the garbage out of my yard when their yard are so full of garbage. And the placard that they have here this morning, I would like to see the Mandeville Parish Council scandal on that too, and then they will be speaking to the people.
We put the issues to members of the PNP.
It is sad to hear people saying that the People's National Party should not speak against corruption because we may have done wrong in the past. If we have done wrong, we are sorry for it, and we are saying that going forward, we are not going to tolerate any corruption.
When we hear that the PNP used to do it and the JLP doing it now, we can regard that as historical fact. But what we must now decide is that the time has come for it to end.